Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I'm all dressed up for the occasion because I am doing the bag flag tag. Bag flag tag, yes. I was tagged by the lovely Gwenny. Thank you so much, Gwenny, because I had to pretty much bring all of my handbags out into the living room floor where I'm filming. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I am partial to a red handbag. I love it. So we're pretty much gonna cover all my favorite bags in this video. I'm going to start with red because that's what Gwenny did, and Gwenny's always right. Honorable mention, had to. I love this bag. This is not a designer bag, but you know what? I think Gwenny broke a rule or two, so here we are. You know what? I love this bag. This is probably one of my most used red bags because I used it almost every single day last summer. It's a simple red leather bag, really nothing special to it, but it has a nice big back pocket where I can slip my phone. My card holder can fit in there, even though it has card slots. I wouldn't bother emptying them out, but this was my grab and go all summer long because I don't have to care about it that much. If we're running errands, if we're, you know, getting a little bit overheated, it's always nice and I don't have to worry about getting ruined. Continuing with my rule breaking, just because it's too beautiful not to mention, one of my favorite wallets that I don't use anymore, but I love it. It's so shiny. So this reminds me of the ruby red slippers. It's a long wallet from Burberry. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't use long wallets anymore. Please let me know what you think I should do with this. Do I keep it just in case, or do I sell it? Never mind, don't tell me. I don't want to sell it. Don't tell me what you think. Never mind, change my mind. So going on to the actual handbags, the luxury handbags. Oh, my pretty Bulgari. Oh, it still smells like that really nice, like rich, heavy leather smell. Oh, it's so good. The moment you take out a Bulgari bag from the packaging, it smells so good and it still smells really nice. But I love this bag. It's very small. My phone still just barely fits in it. And I will never get a bigger phone because I love bags this size. I would love to get a square red mini, but I do kind of wonder if I would get the use out of it just because I have this bag. I do think of them as being, you know, kind of different. I could convince myself, but I really love this red handbag. You know what kind of made me laugh about this whole challenge? So obviously, living in the United States, well, maybe this isn't obvious. I would love to know if this is the case where you're from. I can't step out my front door without seeing an American flag. It's everywhere here, and you can get it on absolutely anything. Handbags, ha, no problem. Any handbag you want, any shape. You can get it on napkins, okay? Anything you want. You want to decorate your pet in full American flag clothing? No problem. So that made me laugh with this tag. You know, I would love to know, like, is it like that in other countries where your flag is just everywhere? Or like, do you have a day where you specifically get dressed up in all of your colors? Like, bonus points if you also blow things up on that day. But yeah, dressing up in the red, white, and blue is very much a thing here, you know. So yeah, this whole thing made me laugh. Continuing, again, no surprise, my beautiful red Fendi. I absolutely love this bag. The red just really popped, and then it had the mix of colors on the inside, like the pinks and yellow and all the different shades. I love this red bag. Red bags just make me happy. They are absolutely my happy color. Moving along to white. Again, I'm gonna include my non-designer bag here because I absolutely love this bag. My most used white bag. I reach for this constantly, and you know, I don't think it's a coincidence. These are just really carefree. I don't have to fuss about them. I don't have to worry about color transfer. They have nice long straps, so they fit over whatever I'm wearing. But yeah, and they have a back pocket. I love this bag. It's not too white. If you're kind of nervous about white bags, which I think a lot of people are, I mean, this doesn't have any denim transfer, and I wear this with jeans constantly. If you're nervous about white bags, Coach and Tory Burch, they have a ton of really good options. Something I like about this is it's not like bright white. There's something kind of muted about it. It's not quite an off-white. I don't know the colors well enough to tell you exactly how, what this is, but it's just kind of a muted white. There's something about those really bright whites on contemporary lower price bags where sometimes they can end up looking a little like cheap and plasticky. Now, yeah, this wasn't a very expensive bag, but I think there's something about the tone of it that makes it look nicer than a lot of those like plasticky bright white bags. So love this one. I couldn't decide whether to include this or not, so naturally I included it. This is kind of an off-white bag, my Velextra bag. Again, a favorite in the summertime. I've done a whole review on this, which I'll link down below. Now, obviously, this is the next one to get mentioned. And I purchased my Chanel Classic Flap. It's still all wrapped up. I just kind of grabbed everything and sat on the floor and started filming. But I bought this on July 5th, 2020. So I really need to get filming with like a 1-year review. I love this bag. It's gorgeous. This was my very first white bag, which like talk about diving into the deep end. I mean, come on. My first Chanel and my first white bag. This was maybe not the most, I don't know, risk-averse purchase, but I absolutely love it. I'll never be able to tell you that this is my most used bag. It's just not, and I knew that going in, but I absolutely love it. So that is my final white bag. So finally for blue bags, I actually do have one little blue bag. I find them, they just don't really pull me in. I would love to get a navy or like a little bright colored blue bag, but generally I'm attracted to like the pinks or reds or greens, obviously. Like something about blue, I just kind of look it over, if there's other versions available. But if you have a blue bag, I would love to know, do you find it really easy to style? Do you reach for it just as much as other bags? Like maybe navy bags are your thing, or aqua. I mean, I just don't really go for blue bags. And I don't know if it's because I want something to contrast with a lot of the colors I'm wearing. And I have so much blue, so much navy in my wardrobe in particular. And yeah, I don't know if it will quite go, but okay, enough rambling. This is my little blue bag. I wanted to mention it because it's adorable, and my aunt got it for me when she was visiting family in Peru. And I actually do use it more than I used to. I really like it just to hold keys, a card, my phone will be in my pocket, and I just think it's really sweet. And again, it was a gift from my aunt. It's a really beautiful little leather bag. It does remind me of the Fendi pouch, the bag charms. So I figure if I can enjoy something like this, I'll probably get the use out of that. So that was my red, white, and blue bag collection. Thank you so much for watching. I'm actually going to include some bags that I would really like, maybe in red, white, and blue if I were to ever add them to my collection. Or if you've been looking at white bags, I've kind of wanted to do that video for a while anyway, of like white bags that I would suggest in a variety of price ranges, because obviously the white Chanel Classic Flop is so hard to get a hold of. And even if you can get a hold of, like, oh, it was kind of a sickening moment when I actually bought it, but then I was very, very happy. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.